Limiting beliefs are self-explanatory, right? It's those beliefs that are limiting certain realities from coming into fruition. And it can be in relation to anything, right? Any aspect in life. It can be in relation to relationships, health, money, etc., right? Whatever it may be. In terms of money, you can be in a state of a limiting belief, right? Where you need to go to college to earn a decent income, or you need to, fuck other people over in order to make large amounts of money, or to, manifest large amounts of wealth, right? For you to be in an abundant state of finances, it's a shift that needs to happen within your inner reality, within your mindset, and then that will have a ripple effect where years down the line you find yourself in that new abundant reality, right, when it comes to finances. Now, a limiting belief will limit you in that, right? When you see the Ferrari drive down the street or whatever, you see the nice houses, what comes to mind when you see those things is most likely what your future reality will look like. So when you see those things, you're like, yeah, that's normal for me. I expect to be living in a house like that, or I expect to be driving a car like that. I know I'm talking about material things here. It's not the best thing to talk about, but it's a good way to explain the limiting beliefs, right? So when you see these things, how do you relate to them? Do you see the house as like, oh wow, yeah, that's cool and all, but it's impossible for me, right? Or do you see the car and say, yeah, that's a nice car, but yeah, I don't see myself driving something like that. That'd be too hard to get. Are those the thoughts that go through your mind? Is that how you relate to those things? Or do you see the Ferrari as like, yeah, that's cool. That's it's the car I take out on Tuesdays, you know what I'm saying? Or yeah, that's the house, that's a vacation home. It's not even my main house, right? It's how you relate to these things, how you look at them. And another thing is putting them on a pedestal, right? So if you see the car as, you can think about that you want it and that you're going to have it, but do you put it on a pedestal? How much do you value these things? Do you value it over what it should be? Look at the car and see it as a regular. Yeah, it's the Ferrari is normal to me. You know what I'm saying? That's how you can look at it for it to set that certain belief, right? Now, in terms of health, do you have limiting beliefs around what you need to be eating or how you need to be exercising in order to achieve certain health benchmarks, right? You can have certain beliefs where you need to be eating, rice, broccoli, and vegetables for breakfast, lunch, and dinner every single day, and that is quite, a limiting belief, right? Some people believe that you need to eat like this crazy, crazy healthy and strict diet in order for you to achieve certain health goals. But it's not the case, right? You can, learn about calories and how they work. You can start to, really track the foods that you eat and make sure that a certain, meal fits within your calorie limit for the day. And whether you want to have ice cream at night or you want to have pizza for lunch or whatever it may be, you can definitely fit it in some way and still achieve your health goals and your fitness goals or whatever they may be. Now, in terms of health, yeah, you definitely want to be trying to eat as clean as you can. And a really good tip is that you know exactly what you should be eating and what you shouldn't be eating, and just follow that, Like, you don't have to look for some crazy diet or something online or anything like that. Just, you know what you should be eating and you know what you should not be eating. Eliminate what you should not be eating and eat more of what you know you should be eating. It's that simple, okay? For the majority of people, right? If you have some special case, it's a whole different story. I'm not here to, be your nutritionist, right? I'm just talking about your beliefs in relation to certain aspects of life, right? And then relationships, yeah, same thing. How do you relate when you meet new people? Do you meet them and then all of a sudden the thoughts that are going through your mind is, oh, does this person respect me? Oh, that was disrespectful what they said. Now they don't respect me now. This, that, the other, right? You have these beliefs going through your mind. If you set certain beliefs about yourself that I am a well-respected person, you will come off that way. And then in return, people will respect you, if that makes sense, right? So your external reality will match your inner reality. So if you have certain beliefs about yourself and how you end up interacting with others, that's how they will pick up on you, right? Your aura or your energy is like when you meet someone, without even talking, they can just pick up on so much, details about you, right? Just by being in your presence. Again, without even saying a word, right? Just your aura, the energy that you give off. So the way that you can control this is by quite literally setting the beliefs that you have around your aura, around your energy. So when you meet people, you can quite literally create the belief that, like, my aura gives off the vibe of whatever it may be, fill in the blank, right? Highly respected, very attractive, magnetic, charismatic, et cetera, right? And then it's not like you just say it once and then it happens. Like, you need to quite literally, like, truly believe it. So whenever you slightly even think about yourself, the first things that come to mind are, yes, charismatic, magnetic, attractive, etc., 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 right? Like a nice person, I'm well respected, people, look up to me, right? People want to hang out with me, etc. Like these beliefs, like cemented within you, and then the way you end up acting, the way you end up saying things, what you end up saying when you say that, etc. Like all the little details will take care of itself for it to reflect what you have internally, right? So your beliefs are extremely important. They quite literally dictate your reality, and you want to take full awareness of the beliefs that you have going through yourself and realize that they quite literally directly affect your reality, right? And how things end up working out. So be in control of them and start to mold your beliefs in the way that you want them to be. And definitely you don't want to have limiting beliefs, right? And then limiting beliefs are anything that can limit a certain reality. So if you believe that, I need this for this, or I need A for B, or I need to have 10% body fat for me to find a relationship or find someone that likes me, or for whatever it may be, anything that's limiting, eliminate right away, and realize what those limiting beliefs that you have are. A lot of people aren't even aware that they have limiting beliefs, right? So that's why you need to be in a state of awareness. You need to see what's going through your inner reality, your thoughts, feelings, emotions, and beliefs.